Calculate the size of the interior angle of a regular octagon. A regular shape has all of its sides the same length, and all of its interior angles are the same size. For example, with a square, you will see a square has 4 sides the same length and 4 angles the same size. So, with an octagon, you have an 8-sided shape with 8 interior angles the same size and 8 sides the same size. Now, another important thing about angles in a shape is for every interior angle, there is an exterior angle. And the exterior angle plus the interior angle add up to 180 degrees. So, if you were looking at one of these octagons, for example, you would see that you would have an interior angle just here, and you would have a corresponding exterior angle right here, and I plus E is 180. It is quite straightforward to work out E. E, the sum of all the exterior angles adds up to 360 degrees. So one of the exterior angles of an octagon is going to be 360 divided by 8, because there are 8 exterior angles on an octagon, and each of those exterior angles adds up, makes 45 degrees. So if we want the interior angle of an octagon, then we get the interior angle plus the 45 degrees of the exterior angle equal to 180 degrees. So the interior angle should equal the 180 degrees minus the 45 degrees. The interior angle is therefore 135 degrees. An octagon, which is regular, has 8 interior angles, all 135 degrees each. The next part of the question says the 4 floor tiles, each in the shape of a regular octagon, are placed together as shown. Explain why the shape between them must be a square. So, the picture shows the 4 octagon floor tiles, and we have to explain why the shape in the centre is a square. Now, that there at first glance might appear quite tricky, but if you look more closely, you will see that you could pick one area where there are 3 angles. In that area, you can see that there are 2 interior angles and a 3rd angle. Okay? So the 3rd angle, if it works out to be 90 degrees, well then we're showing that the inside shape must be a square. We know that the other 2 angles are the interior angles of regular octagons. And we know that all 3 of these angles here, all 3 of them must add up to 360, which is a circle. So 360 must equal 1 interior angle of an octagon. That should be an equal sign. And the other interior angle of an octagon, and another angle of a shape that we don't know. And we're hoping that this here will be 90 degrees. So if I get my 135 and I add on my other 135, and I add on my angle, then I should get 360. So if this here is 270, plus our unknown angle gives us 360, well then it stands to reason that 360 minus 270 will give us our unknown angle, and our unknown angle works out to be 90 degrees. Now this 90 degrees angle sits right here to make up the three angles adding up to 360. Now the same situation is observed here, here, and here. We know that this is interior, this is an interior, so the other one must again be 90 degrees. Likewise, for this interior, and this being 90, and this interior, and this must also then be 90. So we have a four-sided shape with four angles being 90 degrees, so the shape in the middle of the four octagon tiles must be a square. QED.